G'day mates and welcome back. This is Quirky and my lord have I been having trouble with this world. Literally, game crashes. Just instant game crashes. And I'm going to tell you about it because I'm trying to make sense of it in my head and it still doesn't. So anyway, I was having an issue where I would go to load up this world and it would get to basically the dirt screen and start loading and just crash. And I'd try and open up it again, and it would crash. And it just kept going on and on and on. Eventually, I looked up the crash report, and it told me that the issue was a ticking issue by these mechanical users using redstone on the stone barrels. Now, I had changed this because these were running out of redstone. And in fact, they are still running out of redstone, so that's not great. Drat. Anyway, problem for another day. I had noticed that these had run out of redstone, so I came along and put levers along here and had these set to activate on redstone signal. And it was when I did that and I turned one of the levers on that it crashed the first time. And then since then, as soon as I would load up this world, if there was a lever on, it would crash. So I managed to turn them off, turn the levers off, and then I set these back to what they were, which was just always on and always, always hitting with the redstone. And I thought that fixed the issue. I thought it was sorted, but I just went to load the world now and it did it again. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what to do to fix it. What I did try and do, because I realised that the issue was with these, so I removed extra utilities too from the pack, or from the, blend of mods that I'm using, and oh boy, what a mistake that was! Because not only did these disappear, but all of my windows disappeared at night, and even worse than that, all of this glass disappeared, like all of this and all of that, and at the time when I was trying to fix it, I was spawning skeletons and I had the witch water on. So I came up here, there's no windows, there's spiders everywhere, and now I've got not only wither skeletons coming at me and witch water, but I also had a chicken explosion. Oh dear, I won't be doing that again, that's for sure. But oh, I don't want to jinx it, but it kind of seems to be working now. What I'm kind of tempted to do is actually turn this off for a little bit. Maybe I'll... what's going to be the easiest way of doing that? Let's just take this out. Because then these won't get filled any, they'll just stop. Let's just leave that alone. Let's just leave that alone. If it crashes again, I'll remove these completely, but these will use up the last of their redstone. Then that should be okay. Where are we up to on this anyway? Oh, we've got a quintuple. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Let's make the next recipe. Coolies. Sextuple. Oh my goodness. Maybe one day I'll get a nether star, but if it keeps bugging out, I'm not going to be able to do that. Anyway, this episode's kind of about little things that I'm fixing, or changing, or whatever. That being the first one. Next thing, from the last episode, the wireless storage that I was trying to do down here. It's working now. Yay! I discovered what the problem was. These cables, or the cables I had there before, the regular energy conduits, only carried 600 and something RF, and that was not enough to power all my transmitters. So it just wasn't getting enough power. My power generation was fine. It just wasn't getting enough through the cables. Oh, and yeah, I'm not using these anymore because they kind of ate all my redstone. Oh, I should have thought of that before I made 10 of them, but oh well. So we've just gone back to regular regular magmatic generators, and they are working just fine. It's good. Good stuff. I'm getting a power in, and it's lovely. And I'm using up all my charcoal in there because why not? Why not? I have no use for that charcoal at all. And if I need it, I can go get more. That's not a problem. Next thing I fixed was, well, I say fixed. Massive inverted commas there. I was doing a lot of crushing. No, macerating. There we go. Industrial craft. Stubborn little special snowflake. So I was macerating there, electric furnace in there. I can't remember why I had a second macerator, but that's in there now. And then I decided that these were going too slowly, so I wanted some of these. Now, this is going to demonstrate why I'm really starting to hate industrial craft. It's really starting to drive me crazy. Because I wanted these, right? So I looked up the recipe, which is this thing here, and it needs these coolant cells. So I thought, okay, not a problem, I'll make a coolant cell. So it's like, go in there, tin plates, not a problem at all. Again, coolant cell, slightly different sort, somehow. So I thought, okay, I need to make one of them. So I made the empty fluid cell. And then what? And then what, industrial craft? What am I supposed to do next? Even if I go like this and look up the coolant, this thing, what the heck is this? This tells me nothing, industrial craft. Oh look, I can put it from a tank into a tank. Great. It still doesn't tell me how to get a cell full of coolant. I had to Google the damn thing, right? Industrial craft, sort your crap out. So I had to go and make one of these, and it turns out what you had to do is you had to put water in and then combine it with lapis dust to get this, and then you put that in a cell. Why is that so hard to put it in the JEI? God damn it, industrial craft, I'm not happy with you. At all. And literally all I wanted was this thing. I'm probably not going to use that machine for anything else. Just that. Oh my good lord. The other thing I've been doing, which, have I got any to show you? In industrial craft, which is basically the one thing that I remembered it being cool for, is that you can turn coal and flint and obsidian into diamonds. So I've been making a heck of a lot of diamonds out of that. Have I got any? Yes, I do. What you do is you get coal powder like this and a flint like so, and you make one of them, and you put that in the compressor and it makes one of these. And then you come along with these and you do them in a circle with the obsidian in the middle, which gives you one of these. Coal chunk. And then you run that through the compressor and it'll give you a diamond in a second because it's slow. There it is. And interestingly, they come out as regular diamonds, whereas when I was putting diamond ore into, I think it was that, or possibly that one, I think it was this though, I was getting industrial craft diamonds. Industrial craft, you're broken. You're broken, mate. I don't know what's going on. Now, to show you the other thing that's gone a bit funky. I got time? Yeah, I got plenty of time. I finished extending. Oh yeah, and if that looks like a creeper hole, it's because it is a creeper hole. Let's not talk about that. I wanted to finish off the lava generation downstairs, and I needed more clay. I actually ran out of clay balls to make the crucibles with. So I came over here. I'm not falling for that trick again, you jerk. Wonder if that's my skeleton horse. I haven't seen him lately. Ah, jeez! How did I fall for that again? I thought they could only do that when it was stormy. You bastards! Son of a ghast. Right, where was I? Oh yeah. So I was over here for clay. And there was a shipwreck over there, that's kind of cool. And then I spotted this sort of light emitting thing down here. And if we go down here, it turns out it's actually a cave where, there we go, where the water hasn't updated. So we've just got this kind of empty space. I did not realise, whoops, that the water hadn't updated. I thought this was full of water. And so I went to swim in and I was met with 7 creepers and I think 3 skeletons. Something like that. So that was painful, but I did survive it. So there you go. Now, how did I get out of here last time? There we go. Got there eventually. Now, the thing I actually wanted to show you. Oh my goodness, is that another one? No, I'm not going down there. What I wanted to show you was these things. These sort of dome things. Soggiest spider eye soup ever. These were actually generated from Railcraft. And because I've taken Railcraft out, the blocks have disappeared. But the structures haven't. So this is going to be the same thing again. There's going to be no water down there. Maybe that's what that other thing was. Maybe that was the same as this. I don't know. But yeah, normally this would be covered in a whole layer of that Railcraft block with its own, like, generated blocks. But now we've just got these cool, like, dome things with, like, the unupdated water up top. That is so cool. What I might end up doing, actually, I might actually come back with some glass. Actually, no, that's not going to work because it's going to update the water, isn't it? Oh, dang it. Oh, well. And you know what? I'm going to have a quick mine while I'm here. If there's resources, why not take them? The other thing I changed was this. Can't see it. This stuff. There we go. Fertilized dirt. I was looking at rotten flesh in JEI because I was trying to find a use for it. I had so much from spawning zombies up there that I was like, I need to use this somehow. I need to get it out of my inventory. And I discovered you could make this fertilized dirt stuff. It takes 1 dirt, 4 rotten flesh, and 4 bone meal. And it creates 2 of these fertilized dirt. Now this is so much better than dirt. It has 3 times the growth rate and doesn't need water. What? I was able to take all those janky water sources out. I don't need them anymore. So now I've got the glowstone up there instead. So now I can run freely through the meadows. Woohoo! Awesome. However, the success rate, or the growth rate I should say, is now a lot higher, which is great. That's what I was going for. But it does mean that these chests keep filling up really quickly. So, the other thing I'm going to fix today, I need to fix the farming stations so that I don't have to keep coming back and collecting them. So what I'm going to do, somebody suggested to me, why don't I use one of these? Which I thought, brilliant idea. I've seen plenty of YouTubers use this thing before and I didn't think to use it. But it does require some specialist items. I am going to have to head back upstairs where all my machines are. See if I can actually make a couple of these things. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure I have all of those things. Let's have a look. Yep, 2 of those. Got silicon for days. Enderman head, not a problem. Actually, I'm going to be making multiple of these, aren't I? I'm going to need... Let's make 4. Okay, so now I have everything I need, except for these ender crystals. Now, what do I need? Oh, man. Really? Uh... So I've got my shiny, shiny Enderman souls, because that's not creepy. Now I need a couple of these. I think I'm going to need more of them as well. And then I need to make this actual machine, because I don't have one of those yet. I haven't needed one. Well, that's good. I have all of that. Well, I was close. Almost have all of that. Oh, really? Thank you. Soul binder, thank you very much. Let's put that over here. That's where these machines just seem to live. For them. 6 levels. Need to go get levels. Because I made an experience obelisk. Finally. And I've been putting all my levels in it. Which is great, except now I need levels. Because these experience tanks, these two, and this one from the chickens, were filling up. So I made this. And it's got all my levels in it. Which is cool, but does mean I need to run over here every time I need some. And we're done. I also noticed it didn't actually take the levels in a linear fashion as I thought they would. They just took the first 6 levels worth, I think, somehow. I'm not quite sure how that works, but anyway. Let's put those away. Let's look up the thing I've been trying to make for the past 20 minutes. There it is. And let's make 4 of them. Beautiful. I think I've actually made a spare, but I don't care. I don't care about having a spare one. Okay. And the sun's going down. Fantastic. Time for bed. In before mob spawns, hopefully. Yep, we're good. Right, let's see if I can make this work. Because I think I understand how these things work. It's going to take the place of all 3 of these things. Which is kind of cool. So, take that. Take this. And get rid of that. Okay. Now, of course I didn't bring blocks. That would have been smart. Let's have some blocks. Did I tell you I had to go digging for dirt? I actually ran out of dirt, unbelievably. But now I have plenty and all is well. So, let's make this work. Nope, need that one. There we go. Place that. I could have just shift-clicked, couldn't I? I could have just shift-clicked on the farming station. Oh my goodness. Right. Now this needs... well, it needs power for a start. I think I can just put one of these next to my capacitors and that'll sort that out. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first. Just so that I can see that this is actually working. Ah, shiny. It's getting power. Huh? Send and receive buffer. Okay, cool. Right. Need to go in here. That's power, right? Yep, that's power. And I need to make a channel. I'm just going to call it main. And going to send. I think I've got that right. I wonder if there's a way... actually, hang on a second. Yeah. Would it be better to have it here somewhere? Like, say if I put it next to that, then I could just use one for power and items. I'll have to think about that. Not fully sure how that works. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. Main channel, receive. Hey, shiny! Shiny, shiny. Okay, that's getting power again. Good stuff, good stuff. Happy with that. And then, okay, so this needs... I don't know whether I have to do both or not, but I'm going to anyway. So that's going to push. Yep, that's going to push those out. Then this... Okay, items needs its own channel, by the looks of it. Okay, I'm going to have to sort out upstairs first. Otherwise this is not going to work. Okay, so I've put this back here like this. I actually moved it from upstairs where I had it up there, because it's still connected to that power bank, so that's fine. And hopefully with the items... No, hang on, I need to... Here we go, configure. I'm hoping I can just push into the crafting grid. That's probably not how that works, but it's all I can get my head around right now. So this is also going to be... This can be main items, just so I don't get confused. Add that one, and you're going to be receive them. Okay, cool. Back downstairs. So hopefully on this one, I can just go that, send. I think that worked. Well, that makes it kind of hard to tell. Let's take all of those out. Can I put them directly into this? Ah, okay. That's not sending. That's kind of a pain. I suspect that the issue is this part here. I'm guessing that these aren't compatible in some way, like trying to push it into the crafting grid doesn't work. What I think I might try, take this back. That'll go there. No, it won't. Let's put this one there. Ah, so that's, yes, okay, so that's receiving carrots. That's good. That's good. Then let's, hopefully, item conduit that into there. Let's disable that. Yeah, I don't want it going in there. Take it out of there. Put it in there. Ah, there we go. And then I'm just going to do that. Oh, can I do it in there like that? Hang on a second. Hey, there we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Sweet. That doesn't need to be there anymore. That might as well be a push just because, well, that doesn't need it. I don't like those ugly little ugly little indicators. Right, so buffer chest was the way to go. That is going to need a stack upgrade, otherwise it's going to get backed up. Let me make one of those. Now that I know it works, I can do the other one. Cooly coolies. Whoa! Raining potatoes. And we need power, please. And we need items to send. Thank you very much. And we need to pull from there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is sweet. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Except they don't have... Did I put dirt down there? No, I didn't. Oh well, I can do that in a second. Next challenge will be to put one of those dimensional transceivers on this and then somehow connect it to a crafter that can make wooden hose so that when these things run out, it can just continuously feed in wooden hose and then the whole thing will just be self-sustaining. That will be sweet. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!